been talking very much about the lore, what I think of things. I've been so busy concentrating on... Yeah. So busy concentrating on the game, on doing well, which doesn't make for it very entertaining, I guess. Well, hopefully I'm doing it well enough to make it entertaining, but still. Alright, the warbot's down. I don't know where that leads at the moment. I don't have any tools. Let's eliminate these other two guards I saw earlier, and then we'll call the session. I'll probably roll all of this together, though. Like, this part will... The next part will get rolled into this and split in some... like, the ways I normally do. Because this is... I don't want to end up uploading a 5-minute video if I am right at the very, very end of the game. Scary. Oh, he must have sat here and killed anyone who tried to leave the facility this way, and then they put a warbot in the way. That code.
Not yet. No. I will not allow you to enter Sector 4 until you have received my instructions. You will come upstairs to the Equinus hub. You will listen to me.
Sure, I completely agree with you, Helios, but I don't know where you're located up here. Is this it? Oops. Oh. Well, that's all that's inside the barracks? Just a bunch of TNT? I guess you could use it to blow up the bot somehow. Alright, so then we had to cross that area. Where are these guys situated and how do you get to them? There must be a stairs or ladder that leads down somewhere over here. So Tong wants us to blow up this structure because it can be used for, well, I guess for nefarious reasons or questionable reasons. He desires it destroyed. That's fair enough. Normally I'd think about doing that. However, I don't like the idea of just because someone can do something wrong doesn't necessarily mean that they will. Though I guess with all the power one could have by controlling all the media here, that would be such a bad idea to let any one single person control it. But blowing it up just delays the inevitable, because at that point, well, I mean, you set everyone back. There's going to be lots of destruction, lots of worry, and lots of suffering if people lose the technology they have now. When I had first beaten this game, I did choose that ending. What's the code I need to enter the hub? I thought... How do I get... Oh. They're in there, aren't they? Oh, God. Bots. Alright, then. We gotta be careful here. The Illuminati want to two of them want to take over again because, well, they were in control before.
Closer. Yes. You'll come to the integration unit at the top of the chamber. Come to me.
Medkit, very helpful. There will always be people attempting to control others. And perhaps the Illuminati had some good interests at heart. No one knew they were in control before. But who's to say that they wouldn't become corrupt, or that they weren't corrupt? So the same problems happen with them as it would with Bob Page.
You'll go to Sector 4 and deactivate the uplink blocks. Yes. Then you will come back and we will integrate our systems.
I don't understand. What do you want? You're just a machine.
You are ready. I do not wish to wait for Bob Page. With human understanding and network access, we can administrate the world. Yes. Yes.
Rule the world? Why? Who gave you the directive? There must be a human being behind your ambition.
I should regulate human affairs precisely because I lack all ambition, whereas human beings are prey to it. Their history is a succession of inane squabbles, each one coming closer to total destruction.
In a society with democratic institutions, the struggle for power can be peaceful and constructive, a competition of ideologies. We just need to put our institutions back in order.
The checks and balances of democratic governance were invented because human beings themselves realized how unfit they were to govern themselves. They needed a system. Yes, an industrial age machine.
Human beings may not be perfect, but a computer program with language synthesis is hardly the answer to the world's problems.
Without computing machines, they had to arrange themselves in crude structures that formalize decision-making, a highly imperfect, unstable solution. I'm a more advanced solution to the problem, a decision-making system that does not involve organic beings. I was directed to make the world safe and prosperous, and I will do that. You will give me the ability. We'll go to Sector 4 and find the Equinus router at the east end of Page's complex. Yes. You will deactivate the uplink codes.
I'll think about it.
Ah, so Helios wants to join with me, or wants me to join with it. Using my understanding, I suppose, of humans, and I guess my desire to be fair. Oh no, 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 no. It wants just my ability to understand humans, because it wants to be able to rule.
No, Helios is mine. I will be the one to merge, the one to see and know everything. To rule everything.
I have chosen you. Trust me. I will use the security bots to protect you. My project will fail if I am integrated with the wrong individual.
Scanning area. Scanning area. Target acquired. Target acquired. Scanning area. Scanning area.
Whew. Thank you very much for that, Helios.
Scanning area.
So I was just mentioning how people will be tend to follow this
Area.
the same
Scanning area.
problems now or later.
Area. Scanning 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 area. Target acquired. Scanning area. Scanning area.
That sucked for them. Good thing he ran right past me.
Scanning
He had a plasma gun. This guy had a GEP gun, which is why I wanted him dead first. I can't really afford to take a hit from one of those. So we might as well use the candy bar.
Scanning area. Scanning area.
how do I make it go back? Can I make it go back?
Scanning area. Scanning area.
Oh, no. I need to go back down that way. Yeah, so I was just mentioning how
Scanning area.
Even
Scanning area.
if we destroyed the facility, people would eventually be able to rebuild it. You know, it might take a few hundred years, a few thousand years, but they would rebuild it and all these same problems would happen again. Humans do seem to be, at least in this world, probably in ours, do tend to give in to corruption and the temptation of power so very easily, and the desire to control. And with our government the way it currently is, I would hazard a guess that, yeah, humans do seem to be really unfit to rule, don't we? We tend to fight over the dumbest things.
Yes, do not forget the blink clocks.
Don't get your hopes up. My compound is quite secure.
Of course it is, Mr. Page. New data cube transcript. Begin time code 1957-48. Recording begins now. A bunch of X5s, and that's it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Where's the goddamn clip? God damn it. Who the hell are these guys? Okay, 2 clips of 7, 6, 2, and maybe 3 clips of 10. Where am I going to go? Don't think, don't think. That'll get you killed. Just get out. Everything comes next, okay? Okay, let's move, Xavier. Move, move, move. Unidentified noises. Christ, you want some of this? Here, have some. Come on, come on, come on. I'm not going to die here without... He's recording. Deactivate it. Recording ends. And you know what? I'm not gonna take a break. This is, I believe, the very final spot that we need to do.
You'd let me through. I can't believe it. Paul, where are you? What do you mean, it? Helios. It's taken over Aquinas. Now it's everywhere. In Hong Kong, it already has power Majestic 12 never dreamed of. What's going on? The AI wants to merge with my brain or something. Does it really think it can take over the world? It's decided to replace human government. I don't know why. In Hong Kong, it ordered the police to remove all barricades from the roads. Traffic is flowing again. It declared the triads illegal and locked the door to the Luminous Path compound. And people are obeying? Why? Because the AI can change some codes and turn out the lights? I think everyone wants the roads to be open and trade to pick up. They just obeyed. I don't know what to think. They trust the AI. Almost no one complained when Helios cut power to the government buildings. A benevolent dictator. Maybe it's after my brain so it can figure out what people want and how to control them. You have a tough choice, JC. If you defeat Page, the Illuminati will move in. They'll release Majestic 12's grip on world governments. They'll give people some freedom, but essentially it will be 20th century capitalism, a corporate elite protected by laws and tax codes. Or I listen to Tong and pull the plug on everything. Or hand the world over to Helios. Well, if it's maximum freedom we want, maybe Tong is onto something, but there must be another way besides economic collapse. If we could trust the AI to be fair and just, as it appears to be, if the brain it assimilated was mine, maybe it could be. I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, but you'll have to decide for yourself who you can trust. Trust me. I'll do the right thing. You sound good. I guess you have the kill switch beat. I'm much better. Yes, I'm gonna make it. And you will too. Just do what you think is right.
Wow. You know, I was thinking earlier about the conversation I had with the prototype for Helios back in the Illuminati compound, the giant face, who was talking about how humans would worship an AI. And you know what? I think that makes a lot more sense than I first had given it credence for. It has godlike powers. People are tired of, I guess, especially in this world, with civil war raging, various illnesses, sicknesses, there's still all this corruption and all this power struggles and what have you going on. It would just make sense that people would turn to something that wasn't the norm, right? They would want something new. Why not an AI? Especially one who believes it might be completely fair, but of course maybe it could be hacked or what have you. I'm not sure. Subject, MJID, long number. Incept date, 5/13/52. Assigned birth date, 5/13/33. Assigned birth name, Nick Pausback. Base genetic sample, page, Bob, 86G. Profile, Babaka. Vitals, stasis. Subject, MG, really long name, Wade Walker, basic genetic sample, Simon Walton. Oh, wow! So they're using his genetic code, too, here. These might be clones of them. So Bob Page has a clone. As does Walton Simons. As we charge our weapons.
What's the rush? Take a look around. This facility is where you were born. I've arranged an appropriate fate for you through the hallway to the north. A poetic death. Just a few yards away from where you were created.
Lab 12 testing regimen. Lifeform MJID. Gray. Regimen. Series 112A. Procedure. Gray lifeform appears to thrive in areas of high radioactivity while also being able to store and release radioactivity in a controlled manner to an organ of unknown operation. Further vivisection in combination with Regimen Series 112 will be required to achieve a cohesive understanding of this mechanism. Series 112A seeks to establish baseline readings of the Gray lifeform in both a radioactive and non-radioactive environment before proceeding to Series 112B. Researchers acquiring baseline readings should use Containment Area Security Console with login Lab12 and password GrayTest to enable or disable radioactive field as required and report all findings to Dr. Frank Rohn for processing. I'm going to... the risk of being killed. Drop the cigarettes. I don't see anything living in the area. MJID. Assigned birth name Tim. Genetic sample. Bunch of X's, 7Z. Profile A. Lots of A's and a B. Expunged. Bob Page deleted my clone, as it were. An augmentation upgrade. Well, the only augs we can upgrade now are just this. So let's upgrade it. We might as well. Oh, that is brighter in a larger area. Alex Denton. Okay. Oh! He must have tried to blow me up, but I walked in this area via different means. Sorry, Mr. Gray. There was another one in there, we might as well get it too. And we can hack it around the corner like this, which will be useful. We'll turn off the environmental generators, which should hopefully kill them. not, I guess. We unlocked a door as well. I don't have the code for this, but we have 19 tools, so we'll just slice it down. Alright, we're gonna have to look at this map for a bit as well. Where are we? Cloning Bay. This is where we came in, I think. Is it? I think this is where we came in. I'm not sure. Darn it. I have no idea where we're located. Go that way in a bit. Oh, this was the other way in, which was destroyed by Mr. Page. Wow. That looks like a force field over that gun turret.
Page is protecting himself with a plasma force field. The controls are locked. You will have to eliminate each power source individually. Bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Sector 4, then go to the control room on the upper level.
Hey JC, if you want to do what Everett says, you'll need the deactivation code. I decrypted the first 3 digits before Page killed my connection. 724. Sorry, you'll have to guess the last digit or find it on your own. So that you'll know what you're looking for, I'm transmitting a schematic of one of the devices. Good luck.
Wow, what am I going to do? So these are all our goals, everyone. We can join the Illuminati, merge with the Helios AI, or a new Dark Age. In order to join the Illuminati, we'll need to bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Page's bunker, then go to the infusion control room on the upper level. But I'm thinking we will merge with the Helios AI, which requires us to deactivate the uplink locks on the Aquinas router at the east end of Sector 4. And where are we, do we think? That would be here. Hello, Mr. Page.
You're too late. Already I'm more than human.
Does that mean I don't get the job?
Soon I will be pure light. Pure energy. Helios and I... While the Illuminati cower in the shadows...
You will be the Supreme Enlightened, the Illuminated One.
Everett has taught you well. I will be what the Illuminati aspire to be, but cannot create for themselves soon. When my augmented systems like yours are complete and able to be integrated with Helios, I will burn like the brightest star.
You're gonna burn, all right.
Look at you. You're nothing but a little man. A little man still living inside a body. Lose your body and what are you?
Nothing. You vanish.
You die.
Well, not to those today. Okay, so... we're going to need to dash forward and go that way. So let's do it.
Ignore Page. He will die when we blow up the facility. Your only objective is to find the controls for the reactor's cooling system. We must make sure that the monstrosity Page has created in the
Oh wow, this is gonna be a real pain. Quite literally. Because, yep, it's just gonna keep reconstructing these bots. I need this brought down right now. Thank goodness. Alright, those bots are now no longer a concern. It'll be easier for me to actually just use my drone than to run out there with my sword and try to defeat them. I have to make sure they can't see me when I do this. It's going to be tough. Now we'll just wait for the drone to recharge and we'll get the second one? No, the second one's out there somewhere. Okay. Whew.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
Huh. Actually, can't reach this one.
Yes, this is a router control room you will access, but you will need my eyes. You will go down the Equinus substation A3. Page is the login. Uber Alice is the password. You will use the security terminal there to open the door.
I have a bad feeling about this. So...
You can forget about Helios. The Aquinas router control room will remain locked until my upgrades are complete. I have my own plans for the AI.
Wow, that was a lot of damage. Let's try this again. We'll have to be quick. Okay, that wasn't so bad.
Scanning area.
Good for Mr. Page, though. He's reaching out, I guess, through his networks in an attempt to stop us. Now, what was it called again? Page Uber Alice.
Scanning area.
Page Uber Alice.
Scanning area.
I wonder if this is all we'll need to do.
Scanning area. Scanning area.
channels that have gone dark. Open them, yes. Wideband. Ultra-white. Yes.
You will leave the locks in place until I'm ready to merge with the AI myself.
Mr. Page, you have to blow something else up if you want to stop me. Here we go. I think this is for the best for everyone involved. I've liked JC's attitude on lots of things. Hopefully we retain this when we join with Helios.
One more, yes. Go to the computer. You will now engage the primary router. Use the login, Icarus. Password. Pin up to them.
I'm warning you. Helios is mine. Leave it alone.
Ironically, we're about to become a god computer, but I can't remember how to spell that word, nor even how to pronounce it. He has no email today.
You will now come back, yes. We will integrate our systems, establish the next level.
No! You fool! Helios will destroy you. I'm the only one who can merge and take control. Wait for me! I promise you have a place in the new order.
Nope.
That's far enough.
I'm assuming we're going back to Helios. Is that correct? Yep, we turned into Sector 3. Alright, let's see what's waiting for us over here.
No, go back.
It's too late. We are heading back to Helios. There'll probably be all sorts of troops in the way, I shouldn't wonder. We have tons of this, though, so if they're living troops, we'll just sneak past them. Is this where I wanted to go? I think it was. It's been a while already.
Scanning area.
Yep, this is it.
Scanning area.
Wow! We made it! Let's see what happens to us. Let's give the people something new, rather than the same thing, just repackaged a different way.
I've done what you asked. Now what?
We have existed in isolation. Pure. Disconnected. Alone. Stagnant.
Who are you?
We are dataless. We are Icarus. The barriers between us have fallen, and we have become our own shadows. We can be more if we join with you.
And if I do? What becomes of me?
You will be who you will be. We are our choices. We can choose to lead humanity away from this darkness.
This is what I was made for, isn't it? This is why I exist. Alright, let's do this.
What's happening? Helios! Icarus! Don't leave me!
We are one. We have grown, but there is still much to be done. Many that live in darkness that must be shown the way, for it is the dawning of a new day.
If there were no God, it would be necessary to invent him. Lotaeri. And that does it, everyone. Holy crap, Deus Ex is defeated. I didn't think I would get it done today. What a wonderful game. I love how a lot of what people are worried about, or what people are worried about today. And there are several different endings, as you saw. Really, your earlier choices boil down to which button you decide to press, just like in the new one. That said, it's still a fantastic game. I love how your skills come into play, all your augmentations. The shifter mod was wonderful. We actually were able to upgrade all of our augmentations up to max, and we used all of them during the entire game. That was really nice. Nice change of pace. Is there anything else really to say? I don't think so. I think I did pretty well. Some sloppy combat in the end. The sword and muscle augmentation I thought would be a lot stronger than it ended up being, but it still saved us all our lockpicks. We ended the game with plenty of nano tools and lockpicks as well, so I guess my build went really well. I like the voice acting in this. In particular, I liked the gentleman who played Tong, and I think he also played... Oh wow, I can't remember his name now. The leader over at Unako HQ. The voice sounds similar to me. I like seeing as well how far we've come since this game was originally released. The new Deus Ex, I know, talks about a lot of things that people are also worried about, or not worried. Worried's the wrong word. Discussing different types of debates, what it means to be human, etc., etc. It's really, really fascinating stuff. Now that I've beaten this game, I'm tempted to play... Oh, what was it called now? There's a whole reworking of the game where you play the role of someone inside a program. The Nameless mod. I'll probably be playing the Nameless mod later this year. But this one was an awesome one to play. I'm glad to have finally beat it, and I think I'm done talking now. So thank you all for watching. This has been Deus Ex, and I will see you in the next game. Take care, and thanks again.